Hi guys, and welcome back to Chengi's World. Welcome to you guys. Those of you who are already my subscribers, you know what happens and goes down in this channel, okay? It's pure madness, okay? Because I just can't help it, people. Like, that's just how it is. And for those of you who are new to this channel, welcome to Chengi's World. It is on and popping. Okay, so today's video, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, leave a message, send it out there, email me, do that thing. I love to talk to you guys and interact with you guys, and I love it when you leave messages because I get to know you guys. Okay, so this video today is really something that I feel I've already recorded quite a few videos along these lines, but I don't think I've ever actually said it. So if you want to see some of the videos that I've recorded, how to get what you want out of man, ask for what you want, hurt feelings, okay? And in those videos, I talk about this very subject that I'm going to talk to you guys about today, and that is having the conversation. Now, I'm constantly talking to you guys, talking to girlfriends, because that's what I do. And part of what keeps coming out of these conversations is, girls, we need to have the conversation, okay? It's not okay to assume that a man is just going to be intuitive about what you want and what you need. I have he's not calling me anymore. He's not doing this anymore. I don't like this. I'm not happy with the way that he puts me second to his children. I'm not happy about. And you know what? Sometimes we keep our mouths shut when we're not happy with something because we're trying to be a good girl. We're trying to show him that we're flexible. We're trying to show him that we're nice girl, that we're just on the sell yourself mission that we get ourselves into, which is a very unhealthy mindset, that we allow him to believe that what he's doing and what he's prioritizing is important. And then what we do is we build up a lot of resentment. And by the time we are ready to deal with it, and sometimes we never get ready to deal with it, what we start to do is get all sharp and bratty, and you start to make silly comments that are only going to get us dumped, because ain't nobody about that life, okay? Because the truth of the matter is we just don't want to be the selfish girl. We don't want to be the girl who always seems to get in the way of his children or get in the way of his pet. We are always last to be considered, first to be sacrificed. If his kids need him, the date is off. When his dog needs him, the date is off. When the son needs him, the date is off. And what we do is, okay, that's fine. Because we don't want to be the silly witch with a capital B that has a problem with his children. But here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. Have the conversation. Say to him, of course, boo, I completely understand that, you have to go and deal with the children, but I would really like for you to really prioritize our time. So, just make sure that you've scheduled in all the important dates with your children, and then you let me know when you have time for me, because I really want to spend time with you. I really want our time to be uninterrupted. I want to be able to depend on your time with me. So why don't you put together a schedule where you know that you can have time out with your kids and you can give them the best possible attention, because the children matter. But on those days that you know that you are free and they're our time, I just need them to be our time, because I don't want to start to resent your children and I don't want them resenting me. So we need to manage this, okay? Now look, a good man will understand where you're coming from. I have a child, and if a guy said that to me, I wouldn't feel any kind of way, because guess what? He's not saying, give me all the time that you would give to your son. He's saying, look, if you're going to have 1 hour available for me, let that hour be for me, okay? You've got how many hours in a week to give to your children, to give to your job, to give to your cat, to whatever it is that you need to do, but I just want that quality time where it's just you and me. I'm going to feel special about it, and I'm going to be grateful that he told me. But if he doesn't tell me and he acts like I'm putting my child first and I'm not, that's just going to put bad blood. And I keep saying to you guys, look, some things feel like, I can't compete with your mom. Nobody's asking you to compete. But when you sit there and don't have the conversation and harbor these emotions, you are on a ticking clock to the end of that relationship. And when it ends, you are not going to look good. You're not going to be in good light. So the point that I'm trying to make, girls, is this: have the conversation. Sit your man down. Baby, is this a good time? There's something I want to talk about regarding our relationship. It's a good time for you. And he's going to say yes, no, maybe, tomorrow, on whatever. Set a proper date when his mind is in the right space. Not when you've been arguing or where he's stressed or whatever. Ask him when is the right time, because a man will know if it's the right time or the wrong time. And you don't want to talk to him in the wrong time. Okay, you want to talk to him when in the right time, the time that he knows he's ready to talk about it. And say to him, look, you have every right. And I appreciate that you have children, you have a job, you have a career, you have a dog, a cat, a tree, a plant. I appreciate that these things matter to you. I respect you for these things mattering to you. I appreciate that. And we're all very busy. I have my own commitments and I have whatever. But I am starting to feel like I'm the last to be considered and the first to be sacrificed. So what I would like us to do is, what I want you to know is that when we set aside time for us, what I want you to know is when you say you're going to do something, what I want you to know is that I need to be a priority too. I need to be a priority too. So when you are planning your week and planning your month and planning your year, I need you to realize that I am a priority too. And because I'm feeling like whenever everybody else can trump my time, and I need to be with somebody who makes me feel like I matter. Okay. And if depending on the stage of the relationship that you guys are at, if you're not that guy and you genuinely feel you cannot make me priority in your life, then maybe I need to go and find somebody who can. Or maybe you need to find somebody who can, who probably has more going on in their lives or whatever. Have the conversation. Be straightforward. Men don't like all the crying tissue, emotions. No, be sober. He's giving you a time. He's giving you a space. Get to the point. Give him the right to manage his life the way he wants. You have every right to manage your life the way you want. Always make another person know that they have every right. It's their life and you're not here to control it. They have every right to choose their priorities. They have every right to manage their life. But the way they're doing it right now is making you feel some kind of way. And that's the whole point of communication. It's not you are making me feel this way, but the way the situation is and the way you are conducting is making me feel this way. You don't mean to make me feel this way, but I feel this way. And then you need to give that person a chance to demonstrate to you that they're willing to make the changes. If they're not willing to make the changes and their actions are telling you, I'm not interested in changing or prioritizing you in any kind of way, then that tells you all you need to know. Then y'all gotta keep on moving, okay? Or you need to decide that actually, okay, I'm fine being second rate. And if you are fine, you're not part of my world, okay? Like if you're good with always being the last to be considered and the first to be sacrificed, girl, you are on the wrong channel. You need to go and watch some other girl, okay? Because I'm always gonna make you number one. I'm always gonna tell you that you deserve the best, that you deserve a man's time and attention. I'm always going to tell you that you are number one, that you're a diamond in the sky. I'm always going to tell you that you matter. And if so I would never want you to sit there and think, oh, I'm quite happy to be last. You don't need to be last. You can be a priority. You might not be the priority, but you can be a priority. He can have that one day a week with you, those 2 hours a week that are just you, phone off, they're just you. Okay, just because you're getting 2 hours of his whole week doesn't mean you're not a priority. But when you have those 2 hours, they shouldn't be up for grabs. The dog it shouldn't be up for grabs. They shouldn't be everything up for grabs. Your time is always up for grabs, okay? So you should put that value in yourself, but you should always give that other person a chance to know what's going on with you. Okay, never allow yourself to become a bitch. Never allow yourself to feel or act or behave like some kind of bitch type of girl that's just annoyed. There's nothing that puts a man off more than a woman who's just always annoyed, mood swinging, mood changing. Tell him, okay? That goes for you wives as well. Tell your man what's going on and do it quickly. I am a believer in nibbing things in the bud. Say it straight away before it becomes a habit. The moment it happens the first time, the moment he says, babes, I've got to cancel because my kids have got football or my kid has got whatever, then that's the time, you know, when he's dealt with that, not in that moment, when he's dealt with that, when you next have your conversation, don't let it go to 20 conversations later. Look, I understand, you know, that you have every right and you have your children. I appreciate that, respect that. You know, it makes me the sort of person that you're just so attractive to me because you have your priorities in check. But I just need you to know that going forward, I need to feel like a priority. So, you know, and he might say, no, that was just the first time. No. But guess what? You've set that in place. He will know tomorrow that when he's planning stuff with his kids and he's made a date with you, they're just going to have to be seen on another day. But you are not the one that must constantly be moving, because guess what? You got a life and you mean something. And there's somebody out there who's prepared to make you their priority. And when I say that as a mom with children. My son is number one, front and center. But I would never make the person that I'm bringing into my life to be my partner, to be my life partner, to be my husband, feel as though he doesn't matter. You know, they both matter to me. They both play a role in my life that is important and essential. And if I'm allowing you to come into my life to play that role, then I need to give you a chance to play that role. And I need to be fair in how I give you a chance to play that role. And that means that my son can't have me the way he used to have me when I was just single and da-da-da-da-da. You know, he's got to understand, I'll have a conversation with my son. This is how it is now. This is the person I've met. They matter to me, and I need to build this relationship and be fair to both of them. So you shouldn't feel any kind of way. And I'm not talking about just men with kids. I'm talking about men with careers. You know, I'm talking about men with jobs that take them away, or whatever it is that makes you feel in any kind of way like you don't matter. You need to have the conversation. So I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Thank you so much for watching, and love you lots. Take care of you. I love you lots. Mwah. Bye bye now.